Well, good day, everybody. Just in the back and enjoying enjoying the spring sunshine here, but it's a bit windy, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to protect the mic from any wind that's blowing, so I'm sorry if there's any interference that's running. Um, just again reading through First Samuel, and I'm continuing on this whole theme about the change, the new heart that was given to Saul. And I've read a number of books or a number of commentaries talking about Saul's lack of capacity to be king. And I really think they have it wrong there. With the new heart that was given to him, he was given the capacity. He just didn't live up to the potential. And I don't want us to be too hard on him, because he's the first king. There was no king came before him. There's no example that's really set for him. But he did have Samuel to give him instruction. And he had the new heart. And he just needed to lean into that. And he failed. And we see it in today's reading where he was given a new heart so he could become a father, because the king of Israel needed to become like a father to the nation. And we can see that he didn't. Just the way he ended up treating David. David, he should have been like a father to David. David should have been like his son. But even with his son Jonathan, Saul was not much of a father. He didn't have much of a father's heart. He seemed ready to sacrifice Jonathan because of his own stupidity, because of the foolish things that he was pledging, and people had to stand up and protect Jonathan from his own father. And so he didn't have much of a father's heart at all. He didn't lean into that. He didn't grow in that potential. So in this, he really failed in a big way, and we see the failure in how he became jealous of David. Fathers do not become jealous of sons. Siblings, brothers become jealous of brothers, and sisters become jealous of sisters and brothers, and between siblings there's a rivalry and a jealousy, but a father towards a child, never. A father wants to lay down his life for his children to grow and become more than he ever could be. And so we see this total failure. He had the capacity. God wouldn't have chose him. And choosing him ahead of time before, because you have to understand that God was intending to give them a king, but this wasn't the season for that yet. And they called out for a king, and God gave them a king ahead of time. And that's why he had to change Saul's heart, but he didn't have to change David's heart, because David's heart actually was prepared to be king. There's a huge difference there. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself from previous days, but this is just, this has never been presented to me. I've not heard this in a way of teaching before. The father's heart, yes, but the new heart compared to the heart that was fostered in David. I've not heard this before. This is just the revelation I'm receiving in my own studies, and so we have this situation where he's not ready, because he hasn't been mentored and he hasn't been taught, and he's not been put in situations where he could learn to grow, and the Lord regrets it. God said that he regretted making him king, and that was so sad. And Samuel, he wanted the best for Saul, and he mourned. He was mourning the loss of Saul, and God has to get to the point of saying, like, how long are you going to grieve for him? Come on, let's get going. We need a new king here, and I've picked somebody whose heart I love. It's just, there you are. So this is important for us, because we've got to understand that we have to cultivate this in our church. We have to have mothers and fathers in our church. It's great to refer to each other as brothers and sisters, but the leaders in the church have to be mothers and fathers, those who will see the children grow, to see them go beyond. I have to have a desire for my people to go beyond me, beyond my capacity. I need sons and daughters who I can seed into and speak into, and see them go beyond me. That's what I need, and that's who I need to be, and that's caused a huge shift in me going on right now. and my understanding in the whole bit. So I want to be that father, and I hope those of you who are in leadership, you have that desire to be a mother, to be a father, and to see the children grow beyond what we've been able to go beyond, see the kingdom expanded. Yeah. Hopefully you could hear all this over all the neighbors working hard in the spring, getting everything prepared. And as we get prepared for Easter, man, exciting time, isn't it? So you have a blessed and wonderful day. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the sunshine. God bless.